Happy Friday, everybody. I just wanted to come and share this thought with you today. Spirals. Spirals aren't the enemy. Your brain is not the enemy. What is the enemy is getting stuck. And when you are living your life and you have goals and you have dreams and you're a growth-minded woman like me, I'm never going to stop wanting to expand. I'm going to make a goal and I'm going to achieve it, and then we're going to have another goal. And I feel like that's the point of living this life. I feel like that's the point of being here. That's the point of being a soul, is that we're constantly wanting to live and have a human life experience. And that is going to bring up things that we want, right? Especially when we live around every other soul who's playing this lovely game of what's going on in their life, and they're showing me what's possible, and then I want that, right? We're always reaching for more, and that's not a bad thing. I used to think it was. I used to think, because of my religious lens that I grew up with, that was me not being grateful, that was me not being satisfied and happy. But it wasn't until I learned that that's what my soul came here to do that I allowed myself to relax in that, and I stopped taking things so serious, right? Because I'd always had a desire to not just have one career for the rest of my life and then retire and die. No, I came to experience more. I came to experience life. And because of my childhood and where I came from, that ignited that expansion within me. Because I lived in a very small town. We never did anything, never went anywhere. And so I always dreamed of going to all the big places and traveling. And you know what I do right now? We travel. With my kids, I homeschool. My husband's job is a travel position. And that's the life I get to live. But it would not have been possible for me to live this life or to know I even wanted this life without first having the contrast of it, which was not having it, right? And so I feel like that's what happens in our life. But we tend to perceive it as lack. We tend to perceive it as what I don't have. And then we get caught in spirals in our head. We get caught in depression, in why can't I have that, right? And I'm telling you this because that's where I got stuck. So it's not the spiral itself. It's that we stay stuck. And I have a tool called Align that I created from my own personal experiences and journey of how I noticed that I was pulling my ass out of my spirals. Because they suck. Nobody wants to live there permanently, right? And so I created this tool called Align, A-L-I-G-N, and it's a framework that you can use. It's a tool that you can use for the rest of your life, where it'll teach you step by step by step, right? But although it doesn't need to go like step 1 through 5, right? You'll be able to recognize where you are and then pull yourself out of it again and again and again. And that is the magic. And that's really what I'm here to share. I'm here to share that you don't have to stay stuck. And I'm here to share that there's ways for you to make it easy for you to get out of your head so you can be the conscious creator that you are meant to be. Because those desires are in your soul for a reason. They are in your belly and in your mind for a reason. They make you excited and happy for a reason. It's because they're meant for you, but we hold ourselves back. We stay stuck because we get stuck in fear and self-doubt, but we don't have to. You don't have to. So if you want to learn this framework, I don't gatekeep. I'm not like withholding. I have a free workshop where I share it. It's 90 minutes of your life to come and spend with me so you can learn how it all works, so you can pull yourself out every single time. And it takes practice. It's not magic, but nothing that worthwhile is magic, right? So if you want to learn this tool, click the sign up and come join me October 12th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I'll teach you this tool. And together you can see how it's not the spiral or your brain. It's just staying stuck there. And when you have a tool to get unstuck, it's just doing it. Have a great Friday.